Crossovers are awesome! The inherent idea of different series mashing together to fight, race, interact with each other has always been a popular idea in media. But video games in particular are special, because we can control them. Here, your wildest dreams can come true, like seeing Donkey Kong manhandle Ganondorf into the abyss. And there's been plenty of crossover games over the years. Kingdom Hearts, Marvel vs. Capcom, Super Smash Bros. Of course, Fortnite, I guess? But none would have me more excited than one between Mario and Sonic. Gaming's greatest rivalry, ruling the early 90s as Nintendo and Sega went head to head. It was like nothing seen before or after. Sonic himself was built for the sole purpose of competing with Mario. And he did, going toe to toe with the Big M himself. But when Sega did what Nintendo don't, fail, that left the Blue Blur homeless and broken. But with that came opportunity. Now that the major barrier between these two characters was gone, they could finally collaborate. Cross over Mario and Sonic, the most well-known platforming mascots of all time, in the same game. As a kid, I and many others dreamed of nothing more. And then, it happened. Mario and Sonic. Fuck!
It's a dream come true. Or maybe a nightmare. Or both.
Okay, 2 questions. 1, who asked for this? Oh, you see, that one's simple. No one. People thought this was an April Fool's joke, and I wish it was. Because when I envisioned a Mario and Sonic crossover, this wasn't it. I wanted Mario and Sonic to duke it out, stop Bowser and Eggman together, have their worlds interact, not participate in friendly competition. Thank goodness Sonic was announced for Smash Bros. A few months later. I did not want to be stuck with this third wheel. Now, just because no one asked for a game to exist doesn't automatically make it bad. There's been tons of games that nobody ever wanted, and lo and behold, they're amazing. We live in a post-Mario plus Rabbids world, okay? I've learned my lesson. So instead, I'll ask, why does this exist? Well, in the 2000s, Sega managed to get their grubby little third-party hands on the Olympic video game license, and thought, you know who would be great at the Olympics? Sonic and Mario. They then asked Nintendo, Nintendo said sure, Miyamoto supervised the project because they knew how Sega handled their own mascot, but development was mainly handled by Sega under Sega Sports R&D. Previously known as Smilebit, aka Jet Set Radio! And that's why Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games exist. I guess the only question left is it good?
That is debatable. So let's start with the first game released in 2007 for the 2008 Beijing Olympics. There is a DS version too, but I'm not talking about it because I'm lazy. So, let's get started.
I may dog on this concept all I want, but I'll give props where it's due. This opening is really well done. Marza Animation Planet brings their magic to both Sonic and Mario. The incredible visuals, the transitions between characters, the music. It's actually getting me excited to play Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games. Then I realized what that means. Since this is on the Wii, that means there's going to be waggle, 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 waggle.
Kill me.
Let's talk about the character roster. There are a total of 16 playable characters, 8 from each series, all sorted into one of 4 groups. Power, all-around, speed, and skill. Which all makes sense and gives reason to try out other characters for specific events. Like how the power characters just demolish the hammer throw, or anyone with the last name Hedgehog obliterates any running competition. And I lied, there is one more character. You.
What? No!
Yes, your me can now participate with Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games. It's a dream come true. The only real nit I have to pick with this roster is Vector. Not that I hate him, it's just that he's such a weird choice. Like sure, choose the crocodile over the cool robot with guns, be my guest.
And on the Mario side of the roster, what? You want me to complain about the equivalent of white bread? This is exactly what I expected. No, if I'm gonna complain about anything, it's the events. Starting with athletics, which includes all the track and field events. You know, the 100-meter dash, long jump, high jump, the boring ones that include the most. With properly timed button presses and motion flicks. Clear-cut winnings for Mario and Sonic though. I can't imagine the fastest thing alive and Jumpman himself to fail these. But these are the Olympics where anything can happen. Eggman can win the 100-meter. How?
It's simple. I work out.
And why is Tails Naruto running? Forget the 9 tails, this 2-tailed fox here is the one to look out for. Diving into Aquatics next with just 100-meter and relay freestyle. Another waggle fest with different strokes for different folks. But insultingly, no one here has the decency to wear a swimsuit. The only one who came prepared was Sonic, wearing a life jacket. Because he can't swim. His style is even called underwater running. He is terrible, and that's great. The Sonic characters just have so much personality and details, like look at Vector go! I take back everything I said before. And again, Eggman, what a gem. Definitely more interesting to talk about compared to...
What is that supposed to mean?
Ping pong.
Table tennis.
Like I said, ping pong is pretty fun. It has power shots and requires some semblance of thought needed to play it. Though the CPU just kinda gives up at times and let the ball hit them. And why am I always versing Yoshi? It's not fair, he can't see the ball in front of him with that giant stupid nose. And every time this versus screen appears, Sonic is giving everyone the stink eye. Seriously, what gives? Do they not impress you? Well, what will is fencing. Finally, an event that requires me to think. I was running on autopilot this whole time. It is just basic rock, paper, scissors, jab beats fend beats counter, and counter beats jab. But I don't care, it's fun to have Mario and Sonic characters stab each other. Probably the most fun I've had with this game so far. Other than Skeet, which, whoa. Yoshi, you know I didn't mean it. We can talk this out, man, you know. Mono a mono, no guns. They gave everyone guns. Carrying on the Shadow the Hedgehog legacy. I like it. Skeet is a basic point-and-shoot event with a little test at the beginning to increase your scope size to make it easier. It's simple, yet engaging. But let's do something rated E for everyone, Shadow. Archery, where the motion controls just decide when to work. Remember, this was pre-Wii Motion Plus. The original could only really detect the direction and speed of a swing, meaning anything involving precision wasn't going to go smoothly. 60% of the time, I'm hitting my shots the way I want to. The other 40%, my arrows are flying off to who knows where. Maybe it's the way I'm holding the nunchuck? I don't know. This event shows why most only require or a simple flick of the Wiimote. The tech just wasn't in these yet, which I'm sure later games used. And we're back to the boring ones with gymnastics. At least trampoline is kind of fun, just doing basic motions on the screen and timing jumps correctly. Vault though, never got the hang of it. And finally, rowing. It's another incredibly basic event that includes the most awkward motion by far. And whoa, was that Big the Cat? No way! Yeah, individually, these events aren't anything special. But that's like only playing the mini games in Mario Party and not the main mode, which the Mario and Sonic equivalent would be circuit mode. This is the core of the Mario and Sonic experience that ties everything together. It adds the much needed challenge and engagement to the events by running you through multiple of them in a row while trying to achieve first place, which unlocks the next circuit and other Olympic events. There's the challenge, and there's the incentive I needed. Now the mode's split between beginner, advanced, and master classes, with a bonus free circuit if you want to create your own. Getting harder between classes as more events are added, and it includes my favorite Mario pastime, gambling. Before an event, you can choose to double the number of points you receive if you manage to place in the top 3, or else you get 0. Nothing. Good day, sir. It's double or nothing, and the kicker is, you can only use it once. So you gotta pick and choose which event you know you're going to win to take full advantage of the mechanic. Though the real reason to go through the circuits are the dream events.
Events that are actually fun because they aren't Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games. They're the Mario and Sonic Olympic Games. Dream Race is literally Mario Kart with items and enemies from both series. Dream Fencing now includes special moves for each character, adding a layer of complexity, and you're able to launch characters off screen. Take that, Eggman! And in Dream Ping Pong,
Table tennis.
shut up! Your points now depend on the number of rallies you're at when you score, and it too has special moves. Completely unfair ones! Like, why do Eggman and Waluigi just make the ball invisible? I get it, it's cheating, it's on brand for them, but why can't I cheat too? Well, I guess the only way to counter a special move is with another special move! Hiya! And Dream Platform is this huge skydiving competition with enemies and items much like a Dream Race. Shame that there's only 4 of them, but wait, the DS had 8 of these? Guess I picked the wrong version. Whatever, these events are what the game really needed more of, and unlocking them all was 100% worth going through all the circuits. Speaking of which, since I'm here, might as well complete them all.
Arms, tired. Legs, barely functional. Waggle capacity, 10%.
That was rough. Sure, you can fumble an event, but if you aren't number 1 in the others, say goodbye to gold and your arms. But through sheer skill and determination, I managed to crawl my way through to the final circuit, the Big Bang. So Mario and Sonic are atheists, I see. I had to go all out here, and who better to rely on than the ultimate life form? Aced all the events till the final one, the 400-meter relay. Where, really? Look at this team. Dysfunction doesn't even begin to describe this. You know, it's situations like these that shows me there is some novelty of Mario and Sonic characters participating at the Olympics. Like, how did anyone here agree to be on the same team? Regardless, I have to give it my all. Okay, buddy. I've almost finished this dumb game. It's time to muster everything we have left.
Maria, watch me.
Waggle, 100%!
I will fulfill your wish.
Yeah!
Maria, this is what you wanted, right?
But the fun's not over yet. Time to mosey on down to Mission Mode, which remixes already existing events with specific challenges for each character. Like this one for Sonic, which, come in 2nd place? That goes against everything this character and I believe in. But I'll do it. Smart way to add longevity and get people to try out every character. Then there's the museum. And also records, I guess, but like, who cares? We play minigames to unlock tidbits of knowledge about the Olympics. Yay. Up for Simon Says? Whack-a-mole? Anyone?
Whew, and that's pretty much Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games. If you're looking for a good sports game, just buy Wii Sports. If you're looking for a good party game, just buy Mario Party. But if you're looking for a good Mario and Sonic game, don't buy this one.
This first game does the bare minimum. The characters are here, it includes minor aspects from both series, but feels underdeveloped. Though I had a fun time with Circuit Mode, there's not much reason to play this over its sequels, which definitely improved upon this concept, including actual dialogue, character interactions, and a ton more dream events that makes the series a better crossover. Even then, I still don't find this concept that exciting and wish they would do something else. Nintendo, you have a series called Mario and Luigi. Just put Sonic in there. Just boom. Look, free money. Because if the Rabbids can collab with Mario in a turn-based tactical RPG, then why can't Sonic have some fun too? At the end of the day, I'm fine with the series existing. I just don't want it to be the only Mario and Sonic thing that exists.
And now, I don't even think it does anymore.
Wait, the Olympics canceled it in favor of NFTs? And I thought I was the one making the jokes here.